is up? What is up? We back at it again. Metal Gear Solid. I've already beat this. I've already beat the. Jesus Christ. I've already beat the OG version. I beat the remaster, man. I just say, why not? I ain't played this game almost about a year or two, man. I re-downloaded it back and I say, why not? Let's do a new playthrough. Let's go on hard. No, this game's way too hard on a stream. There's no way I'll be able to get Fox Sound on here. I swear to God. Maybe on the remaster, but dude, not this. I've already got a save on there. How about that? But we gonna do it. Here we go.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Hideo Kojima. Game. Brian Cummings. Wow.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing
Dude,
internal
I don't care what nobody say.
pressurization. Equipment check.
This game still looks good
On
for
main
me.
parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Still looks fire.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior
Sorry
connector.
about that.
Put on your mask.
Does he have a voice mask on?
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
You don't know who you
He
talking
said
to.
put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Is he wearing OD
Depressurization complete.
Checking
That's
oxygen
not
supply.
him.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Halo.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for
I
drop
cannot
off.
believe that they added Halo
5,
to
4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
I could care less. I just want the PS2 games to come back on the PS5. You know, like
Jack,
the
I've got
old
some
3D
important
era
news.
of MK.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous.
Virtuous.
The future of our Fox unit
Virtuous.
depends on it.
However
If it
say it.
succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like
Virtuous.
some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Don't
Right.
get cocky. Yeah.
So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai
Moles,
Stepanovich
eh?
Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth
Get
was
outta here.
blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the
That
A1,
wasn't him,
known as
man,
the
no.
Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the
That
man
wasn't the
most
guy,
responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket.
It was Neil Armstrong.
After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over
Mole.
the Berlin Wall shortly after.
Molly, 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 Molly.
I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern
Gonna
side
chop
was
it up
still
and
full
make
of
some
holes back then.
guacamole.
Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole
Oh, gotta
ordeal
know
had
that
left
one.
him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
I
You
hope
mean
y'all
the
can
one
hear
where
that.
the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway.
Obsolete,
They had no
yeah?
strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the
How
Russians.
precious were
The
they?
Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea.
Bro, I did not mean to skip it. I was trying to pause it. Trying to say something. Mission like this, you get them. It's basically you're back in college, you're actually educated. But basically,
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
This is a recess.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that
Can't
point.
really see nothing.
Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. We got Yeah, we already know. Why is he in the mask? Why is he in the mask? Does he start off like that? I never noticed that.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory.
This is too long. Oh. He does start off like that. Wow.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission.
Yeah, I know. There's nobody here. There's nothing here, Nate. Oh, you know. Is there something over here? Oh no. You know what? I'm about to try and actually play this game with an overhead camera on hard. How would that feel? Who knows? How I mean? Okay. This one's a long call. I ain't listening to it. Doing too much.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Oh god, this song sucks. Sorry. hate it. If I'm starting off a new game, will I not have my face paint? Yeah, I won't. I won't have none of them. Wow, I'm starting off from scratch. Jesus. Get out of here. Come on, man. Stop, man. It's not bad so far. Wait a minute. Oh,
Snake?
please leave me alone. Please. Let me play the game. What was back here? There was another turn that I can do. It wasn't mine. He's already over there. Got him. Let's leave that camera alone. 'Cause I can't see nothing. I need that. I really want to sneak up on the enemy, you know, because I haven't got that achievement yet. I tried to sneak up on what's his name? At the end, I did, but he kept on saying something. I tried to get him to, you know, give me his suit, but I did it twice, and he just won't put up. So I killed him. I didn't kill him. I tranquilized him. Get down, pal. Can you not see me? How's it going? It's fine.
Huh? Who's that?
That didn't work at all. My thing is, you can't really sneak up on people in this game. I even raised up my gun and it still didn't work.
Ah!
We'll have to kill him. I mean, wow, I don't even have the Patriot. I beat this game. I don't even get the Patriot. But somehow I have it on my extreme. What? Get out of here.
HQ respond!
This is bad. At the Get up, man. Damn, yo, imagine you
Your object.
living with somebody and Skeeter Jean pop up at the front door. I'm calling Ghostbusters. Oh. There he go. There he go. I go to high people. Where you going, bro? Come back to the mission. Oh, damn.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown. Commencing alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
What's wrong?
You lousy. There we go. There's some food down here. Oh, it's a binoculars. Stop with the binoculars, man. Maybe I can sneak in. Just maybe. There's a guy right there. Why did the timer restart? That's how you do it, bud.
Who's that?
Oh, word. Just You can't even see him right there. Look at me.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Nice. There we go.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction.
Major, do you read me?
Too bad I ain't got no ammo. Oh, well, that ain't there yet? Okay. After this part, I'm gonna have to get off, man. I didn't mean to skip it now.
Snake!
Oh no! Where you going? Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Where's that rocket? I want to get everything just in the remaster. Everything's the same. It's not even a remake. They just made everything easier in my perspective. They made things way easier in the new one than this.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Yeah, I know what happens. Sack of I can never be 5, dude. This game is just too many missions.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What is he doing snitching anyway? It's perfume, patch it up.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Apparently, or is she?
Nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Final flash. How do you not die by radiation? That's my thing. Because he's right there at the moment. Yeah, I'm gone. Yep.
So how does it feel to be... Yesterday, the White...
Deuces, my fellow inward.